Cloth mask episode. Intro: Miss Brewerwood holding up a men's black shirt with large white deodorant stains on armpit over a trash can.
I think you know where this about to go.
Whoa, hold up, not so fast. Let's see if we can make that shirt into a mask. Why cloth masks? The CDC recommends wearing a mask when in public settings where other social or physical distancing measures are hard to maintain, such as in the grocery store. Those aisles are pretty narrow and you try to pass other people, or standing in line at pharmacies. Let's use this flow chart from Guardian to figure out what type of mask we need. Are you a medical professional? Yes? Then you need a surgical mask or N95. They're in high demand, so everyone else should continue on to the next question. Can you sew? Yes. Then you're going to look like this young student, Brianna Pickens, with her sewn mask. No. You're going to continue on with me and figure out what hot mess we can make. Here's the assignment. Make a no-sew mask for yourself or a family member. Send me an email with a picture and a reflection about your process of making it. The goal is to make sure that we cover our nose and mouth with no gaps between our skin and the mask. Start by gathering the following materials: an adult size medium shirt, scissors, paper towel or coffee filter. Mask 1 needs 2 rubber bands or hair ties. Mask 2, you need a safety pin, optional heavy books, or family members to help. On a mat, by making sure the bottom edges of the shirt line up as best I can. The arms are going to be folded up and towards the collarbone or the shoulder, just enough that it is going to be up and out of the way, because in order to make 2 masks, going to need both sets of the shirt. The top portion from the armpits and up, and from the armpit and down. We are ready to jump in with mask number 1 from the CDC. The designs here show taking the 20 by 20 shirt and folding in half, but we are using the front and the back, so we are skipping that step. We're going to go right to cutting the shirt. Using books as a way to cut through, maintaining somewhat of a straight edge. There it is. Next, grab a coffee filter or paper towel and get ready to... I'm going to fold it in half. This is a part of the mask that you would remove after each use. Do not wash it when you wash the mask, but it's an extra filter for breathing in and out. So from here, take the top 2 edges of the shirt and you're going to fold it in third over top of your paper towel or coffee filter. Then take the bottom 2 corners, fold it in third up over your first fold and the coffee filter. I'm going to take my hair ties and put them in a third of the way through. So approximately 6 inches in. I'm going to then take the fabric that is on the outer edge of the fabric. I'm going to take it and fold it over top of the rubber band on the right and the rubber band on the left, doing the same thing. So the fabric is folded in towards the middle. I then can hold on to both hair ties, pick up my mask, and place it over my nose and chin. All right, here is mask option number 2. Get ready to use the top part of the shirt. From here, we're going to start at the arms on the sleeves. Keeping the shirt folded and flat on itself, we are going to create 2 straps. So we're essentially going to be cutting out the middle portion of the arm sleeve. So using my thumb as a rule of guide, the top segment of my thumb, like from the nail bed down to the first joint, is approximately 1 inch. I'm going to put my thumb on the top sleeve, pointing down towards the bottom part of the sleeve. I know from there where I've placed my scissors. This is approximately 1 inch. So I can cut towards the seam of the shirt. This is going to be creating a strap for our mask. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to cut it anymore. I'm just cutting to the seam on the shirt where the sleeve is sewn onto the body. I'm going to come down here to the bottom of the sleeve, measure 1 inch with my thumb. So from the bottom of basically the armpit, up and towards the middle, I'm going to mark that with my scissor as 1 inch and cut it all the way again to the seam where the sleeve meets the body of the shirt. I'm then going to cut along the seam and remove the fabric that was in the middle, being careful not to cut the top strap. So now I've got 2 pieces. I don't really know what we're going to do with that. Different project, different day. So, shirt now has 2 straps. I'm going to repeat this on the other side. Coffee filter, or can use the paper towel like in the first one. I'm going to put it in between the top and bottom layer of the shirt. So it is here in the middle. Then, in making sure that it doesn't fall out, you can staple or you can use a safety pin to secure it in place. All right, time to put it on. I am tying the lower right strap and the upper left strap together behind my head, and then the upper right with the lower left. Great job making your mask. Remember to avoid touching your mask and to wash your hands if you do. Don't forget, make the mask, send me a picture and a written reflection about the process. My email is abrewer@ossb.oh.gov. Here are some of our resources. The music was from Felix Addons. CDC was mask number 1. There was an image from Wichita Eagle. Washington Post, flowchart of what mask to use. Ohio Department of Health, and Guardian for the second mask directions.
You know, I hardly notice it. It's like I'm not wearing anything at all.